Okay, let me tell you what I've learned from Backlash. Jacob Fatu is an absolute mega star. Keep the title on him. I haven't seen a Samoan that can't wrestle. Probably Conor Reeves, but other than him, I haven't seen a Samoan that can't work. He is getting all this reaction because he's a real dude. You can feel it. He's a star. Jeff Cobb looks like a Samoan rhino. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of like thick like Rhino, like the ECW dude. I don't know too much about him, but he came through. I knew he was coming because the report said that maybe he would debut on Backlash. But you throw him in the mix, you got like these constant stories it's like a new layer of this bloodline stuff that keeps getting introduced. That even though Roman is not there, everyone else benefits off of it because of the affiliation with the bloodline. You feel what I'm saying? I've learned that is what I took away from it. And then the press conference, the interview that Jacob Fatu said, you can see that he is so grateful and so humble. So you gonna get behind a real nigga like that? This man said, I'm just happy to be here, man. And coming from prison over to being a champion, being worldwide famous, and people fuck with you like that because you do all this good shit in the ring. He's a star. Triple H knows that. He sees that. And he's going to do whatever it takes. He's going to put him in stuff that matters and makes sense. That's what I learned from him. A lot of things I learned. But let's get to another thing that I also learned, because when it comes to Jacob Fatu, I can't say the same thing about his cousin. You want to know what else that I learned from this night? That they do not see Jey Uso like that. I know I said that last week, but let me tell you why I said that. Dominic Mysterio beat Penta 1, 2, 3 in a distraction. The same type of distraction that Jey Uso had this past Monday. But he couldn't beat Seth Rollins, right? He couldn't beat that. This didn't hurt Penta at all because Penta is going to go off to feud with your boy. And that's how him and his brother going to get together. And now you got the Lucha Brothers. Seth could have took the pin and gave it to Jey Uso. That's your world champion. So you mean to tell me that Logan Paul can beat a main eventer, can beat AJ Styles, doesn't hurt AJ at all? AJ is finna go and team with Finn Balor and bring that Bullet Club shit back. These people aren't being hurt. So why did Dominic beat him clean? Yes, he's a heel. Yes, he gets away with it, but that's a clean victory to establish this man's reign. That is what I'm telling you. And they could have done the exact same thing to Jey Uso. That is another thing that I learned. That they are just not seeing Jey Uso like that. They put the match. They announced that. Here's another thing that I've learned. They don't see him as a main event guy to carry a pay-per-view, for him to be the last person on the show. They don't even see him as that because he's going to be defending that world title against Logan Paul in the opening match of Saturday night's main event. You want to know what's going to headline that show? John Cena and R-Truth for the WWE Championship. I'm calling it right now because after the show, John Cena, hell of a main event. I thought it was great because you got two fucking stars in there. Match might have looked a little sluggish at first, but hey, the entertainment value, the showmanship, everything, you got what you wanted. And then this man left with no fucking music. He is the best heel in the company. This man is getting beers thrown at him. I haven't seen nothing like that since NWO, since WCW, shit like that. And people are like, yes, I agree that he needs to, it feels like he's playing a bad guy, especially when you see him on Inside the NBA this past week promoting Peacemaker 2. He's finna go around and do this whole circuit promoting Peacemaker and these other movies, projects that he has going on. Meanwhile, he has the WWE Championship belt. That belt is being represented globally. You are understanding why this man got that belt. It's a business reason. That's another thing that I learned. And when it comes to business, that's how you make business and that's how you build business. And him and R-Truth, man, I don't know. R-Truth came out there and kind of like fuck the matchup for Randy Orton. And Randy Orton's like, what the fuck are you doing out here? And ain't nobody gonna really do nothing to R-Truth because that's R-Truth. I'm pretty sure that Randy Orton is going to have another match with John Cena. He can have another match with him at Night of Champions when they go over to Saudi Arabia. And then he can have that match there, and then that can be the match. Because you got to get a program out of this thing. Another thing that I learned, Gunther is an absolute megastar. He can make anyone look fantastic. The match he had with Pat McAfee, he beat the shit out of him, but it was a match that was kind of competitive. And McAfee, he got the respect from Gunther. The respect he gave McAfee. He gave McAfee that respect. Remember when Jey Uso was going up with the promo battles with Gunther before WrestleMania? He said, you gonna respect me, Us? How come Gunther didn't give Jey that respect? You see what I'm saying? They don't care nothing about Jey. They just got the belt on him. Okay, you got the belt. We gonna get this money, make this money, yeet, all this and that stuff. Yeah, you got it, you this, you that, but you ain't really the guy. Your cousin really that guy. But we gonna give it to you. They gonna take that belt off of this man probably at Night of Champions. They gonna take him down. They gonna take him down. It's a lot that's going on. But I thought that Backlash was just fantastic. It was a good show. An easy watch, just 2.5 hours. This shit was over by 9 something. And I was like, oh shit, I can go play Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or some shit like that. Like, I was like, this is an easy watch. A lot to be taken from this. Things moving forward. Man, everything was just really, really good. It was a nice, easy, digestible pay-per-view. Oh yeah, I can't forget another thing that I learned. Lyra Valkyria is a fucking star. It's over with. The debate is over with. They made a new star, and this is how you make a new star. This girl went in there and had one of the best matches I've seen her have, besides the Intercontinental Tournament where she won the title. Like, Becky put her over. He gave her, like, how come Seth couldn't do that with Jay? Come on, man. And that didn't hurt Becky at all. Come on. They could have gave. That's what I learned from Backlash. That's what I learned. John Cena is the best heel. Gunther is a megastar. And, you know, no Cody Rhodes. I don't want to see Cody. You don't need to see Cody or anyone like that until Money in the Bank. I think Cody needs to, you know, sit at the house and chill out for a little bit and just come back when things are in line for him to come back, which I think it should be around Money in the Bank, because you got to build up to SummerSlam around about that time, because I think Money in the Bank is in July, so you got to build up. But Backlash was a good show, man. St. Louis, y'all was rocking. So I can't wait to see how these stories continue going forward.